Welcome back. It's an honor to be nominated. I am Matthew E. Matthews. Joining me today is
Shayla Derwent.
Reese McCain.
Bethany Stevens.
Wow, you're so calm on this roller coaster.
Yeah, we're live from Dreamworld today. They've cancelled the gates for everyone else and just for us. It is such wonderful to be getting this sort of privilege and respect.
Absolutely. We tried to get Movie World because we thought that would
It would be more
line
fun and
up
less
more.
controversial.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying because of the movie theme.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense, actually.
I actually wasn't bringing up a terrible local tragedy.
For our
What are you
listeners,
talking about? I was talking about the fact that Dreamworld had SpongeBob and he was accused of those heinous crimes.
I was talking about the fact that the Big Brother house is no longer at Dreamworld.
Oh.
and other
Deconstruction.
tragedies.
Mm.
For our listeners and Beth, this is a film news podcast all about some of the latest films that you may or may not have seen. And if you haven't, that's okay.
Want to check out the giant drop after this?
Oh yeah, let's go. It's weird, but there is. So they've not let anyone else in, but they said we have to like respect the length of the wait time that the
Yeah.
lines would be.
Yeah.
So we probably can do most of this podcast on the way to the giant drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which classically the line moves so slowly for. Whereas the Tower of Terror, it's a lot quicker.
Yeah,
Yeah. But we're not about that easy.
because it's a quicker ride, isn't it? Like Tower of Terror, you launch, you back down. That's like 15 seconds.
Yeah, and the amount
Giant
of
drop. It's
whiplash,
all
yeah.
about the anticipation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and every other ride we've been allowed straight on. It's just this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's because it's like
It's the anticipation.
it's actually not fun unless you spend about 40 minutes in the
Because
line.
you get really hyped up for it and your expectations don't get dashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas if you just go straight on, it's pedestrian.
Mm.
Shayla, we saw some tigers before. What did you think of that?
I thought they reminded me a lot of my family.
Shayla, I was going to say that you communed with them in a unnatural guttural tongue that I don't know, the way that they sort of started to work out how to manipulate the locks in their to their enclosure. It was scary and sort of life changing. My eyes have been opened to like a new level of reality.
And that's really great for you.
Thanks.
I'm glad that I could help provide that.
Yeah.
Look, I will say I was brought up by a bunch of tigers.
Mm-hmm.
That is my family.
Oh,
my
the ones in there are literally your family?
Some of them are.
Mm.
Some
That's so sad.
there was one that
separated out.
they got separated.
Oh.
It's all right. It happened when I was young.
How young?
About 5. So, I'm used to it. I'm used to, separated family. It's all good. But, it was tough for a little bit there. But,
You were the one who applied to get us into Movie World.
I was.
Did you? Just wondering, is this all part of like an elaborate heist to save your long lost
Dreamworld?
brother? No, because we applied to get into
Yeah,
Movie
and
World
it didn't
initially
work
and
out,
it didn't
yeah.
work out. But I'm thinking that
which
maybe
was a
Shayla
bummer.
didn't actually submit.
No, I was really bummed by that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. She said she was really bummed
yeah,
by that.
That's
Okay,
the
well,
word
sorry.
I would use.
I must be.
Bummed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm mistaken. I
But-
apologize.
I know we've got all the equipment here, but after this, can we go to Whitewater World?
Yeah. I want to do the rip curl one.
Yeah.
Where
You have to stay on the
on
board.
the wave.
Is that what it's called?
Huh?
What?
No, I was just describing what happens in it. You get to like surf.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to do the one that the big orange crab looking
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the slides coming out of him.
Yeah.
I want to do that one.
Yeah.
Good.
Get
Yeah, is
the
that where the
tigers
black
on
hole is? The black hole vortex?
Is that Wet and Wild? Or is it?
We should go to Wet n
I'm
Wild.
thinking of Wet n Wild.
Yeah.
I'm
We
thinking
should
of
go
Wet
to
n
Wet
Wild.
n Wild.
Now?
Well, they're not hosting.
I've heard a
bunch of my
controversial
family.
opinion about Wet and Wild. I've heard that it's only moderately wet and only a little bit wild.
It's actually for a place that purports to be wild. There's a lot of rules and
A
regulations.
lot of rules and regulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not much jungle.
Yeah.
None.
Or west.
Yeah.
And I've been on their slides. Not a lot of water.
No. It's a dry
enough.
experience.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of friction.
Yep.
I think they should offer a discount.
That actually
when it's
reminds me of
raining.
the movie that I saw this week, Friction.
Oh.
You guys seen this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, let's talk about Dreamworld or whatever.
I mean, hang on, Friction. Is that the one with John DiMaggio?
Yeah, with John DiMaggio.
Oh.
John DiMaggio? Yeah, John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio, yeah.
The baseball star, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe DiMaggio's brother.
For a brief moment, I envisioned an alternate universe where I hadn't seen Friction and I had seen a different Newtonian force. But then I decided that that's not the universe that we're currently in.
Right, because we all watched this movie together.
We all watched
Yeah.
it.
We all know it.
Are
We
the
just
same
watched it
scene-
at the Dreamworld cinema.
Yeah.
Outdoor cinema that they have.
Are you
Yeah.
proud of me, Reese? Are you
Yes.
proud of me? Thank you.
That's really good.
Thank you.
I'm glad we're in a different.
I thought it was really fun how when we saw it, they let us go in with just one ticket. We
were all stacked on top of
I was
each
gonna
other
say,
in a-
yeah, I didn't think our trench coat costume
Yeah.
was big enough because Shayla was just completely out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They may have
just sort of
also-
have to try to reach my head over to get into the trench coat.
Yeah.
But
And I thought it was a
yeah.
bit unfair to put Shayla at the bottom of the stack.
Why? You saying I'm not strong?
No.
'Cause I think I proved that
I just think it was unfair because of the placement of your head on the body itself. It just seemed.
Seemed what?
You know what? Never mind.
Seemed what? No, I think
no.
we need to get into this.
Okay.
I was going to get into the fact that Shayla held the three of us back when we tried to help that lion tiger handler that fell down.
Oh,
But let's drill into
okay.
your thoughts
I'll
on the
come
position
out and
of
say it,
Shayla.
and I apologize if I'm coming from this is more of a case, a place of I just want to be as sensitive to your situation as possible. I am aware that Shayla does not have a belly button, and that Shayla's head placement was exactly where the trench coat person's belly button would be.
I can't believe you've said that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just
because-
thought
I was on the
maybe you'd be
bottom.
upset by it.
That's where the belly button would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you made up
Your-
like
your
half
head
the
was,
person. You're so tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I am so tall.
Yeah.
You're as tall as the three of us stacked on
Yeah.
top of each other.
Yeah.
Well, we were sort of like scrunched up into balls.
Yeah.
Whereas you were standing tall.
I
and
was the
strong.
testicles. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but above the belly button.
Really
Yeah.
high
Tucked.
testicles. Yeah. And tucked.
We were going for a drag queen style.
A drag queen.
Well,
Yeah.
we couldn't agree on what to wear.
Yeah.
I will say, because we were dressed as a drag queen, everyone thought that the trench coat was going to be a reveal.
Yeah.
And
They were waiting.
that we didn't think that one
Three
through.
people
stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, which would be a
Reese
really
on top with a
yeah.
giant wig.
a
as
really
well.
good reveal.
And
Reese had full mug though.
that might have been, yeah, I'm good at that. I was serving face. That might have lent to our a bit of
Friction.
sure, and also like that maybe was why they let us in, because they were just hoping to see the reveal. But I also thought that maybe part of it was Shayla sort of clawing them and roaring at them.
Yeah. I just assumed it was part of the act.
Yeah, I thought that we'd all agreed that our drag queen character would be like sort of inspired by a tiger,
Yeah.
and we agreed on that.
I did wear a sort of tiger print leotard, but I was just like fully in the middle. So
I was dressed as Joe Exotic while I was tucked in like testicles on a drag queen. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was just dressed as the fairy godmother from Shrek.
with the massive wig.
Mm-hmm. Because I thought we were going to Movie World.
Is Shrek at Movie World?
Yeah, the Shrek 4D experience is the only way
Yeah.
you can
Oh,
experience
I thought that was a Dreamworld. I was
No.
confused why we couldn't find it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. So friction. Much like this group standing on each other's shoulders dynamic. I mean, there's a lot of friction in, but personality-wise, a lot of people, not getting their way. What happened in this movie, which I don't know if other movies are doing, is they had like a thing they wanted to do, and then there were obstacles.
Yeah.
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 I thought that was very newfangled.
I'm just not seeing that. I love to see that sort of innovation.
Yeah. I was concerned about.
Just lay low, guys. Lay low.
Yeah. Sorry.
Shayla's just
committed
pushed
crimes.
all of our heads down to the floor level.
They're after us because we got into that cinema screening for free.
Yeah.
Well, for the price of one.
Yeah. I was something that I appreciated because obviously a lot of movies, they don't usually have an objective that they have to reach and obstacles between them.
Yeah.
I kind of compared it with a movie that I watched recently as well that didn't have that objective.
Yeah.
And that was Alien.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
The original Alien.
The original Alien. There no objective in that. And I just realized how boring that movie is because of the lack of objectives and the obstacles.
Totally.
Yeah.
And like no sort of character growth.
None.
Like Ripley at the beginning of that movie, completely unchanged compared to Ripley at the end.
Yeah.
Well respected start to finish.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I appreciated that though that one of them turned into a cat at the end.
That's fun.
Yeah.
But whereas in Friction, what they do, which is really interesting, is that because of the obstacles they've had to overcome to achieve their goal, they actually do change.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
noticed, pick up on that. Joe DiMaggio was like, "Oh, I wish I could be a baseball guy," and through trials and tribulations, he becomes a baseball guy.
Yeah. Wow. I fell asleep in the end of the movie.
Oh,
To
really?
be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a it's like a bodily response when I enter a cinema
Mhm.
that if I've been in there for an hour and I'm sitting watching the movie, I pass out.
Sorry. If you're sitting in there for an hour
Yeah.
and you're watching a movie,
Yeah.
you pass out.
Yeah. I felt like
How
I explained that quite
This
well.
explains a lot of your reviews that you give, because you're of course, esteemed movie journalist.
Yeah.
You're often seen on red carpets at big movie events.
Yeah.
And a lot of your criticisms are things that I've always felt were addressed in the
Yeah.
conclusions of films.
Yeah. You had a strong stance on Sixth Sense.
Can I give you an analogy? Yeah, it's upsetting to me that boy never got closure.
Yeah.
And I have a very strong feeling that psychologist is going to marry his mom.
I mean, you
Now his
did
mum,
pick up on there is something going on with the psychologist.
Yeah.
I will say that.
I have an analogy to describe the way that I watch films.
Great.
Do you know when you were in high school? I don't know if anyone here has been to high school.
No.
I was self-taught.
Oh, self-taught high school?
Yeah.
What about you, Matt?
Reese taught me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in high school, something that you often...
Didn't ask Shayla.
No, Shayla said that Shayla didn't go.
Yeah. And we don't need to discuss why. I was in a zoo.
Yeah. I
They
think
don't have high schools.
Yeah, we kind of delved into that, yeah.
Which zoo, by the way?
They do have elementary school though, right?
Taronga.
Oh,
Taronga Zoo? Wow.
Yep.
Sydney.
Yeah.
Wow.
I travel.
well traveled.
Wait,
It
it was definitely. It wasn't like Taringa Zoo.
wasn't Tarragindi Zoo?
Harrogate Zoo.
Okay, I guess I don't really remember a long trip up here. So
Wait, hang on. Was it Tingalbridge Zoo?
Do you get moved
Oh.
moved around through various different?
Different tin zoos.
Yeah, I did move around a lot as a kid.
Okay.
so,
Tingooly Zoo?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Because those are all just sort of people's
Timbuktu Zoo.
backyards.
Timbuktu.
Timbuk Zoo. Timbuk Zoo. I don't know how we move on from that.
I think we don't. Thanks
Yeah.
so much for listening. It's an honor to be nominated.
But anyway, as I was going to say,
Yeah.
the analogy I compare it to, obviously no one here has been to high school, but I'm hoping you listener that you're listening right now, I know that you have been to high school and I know that you'll relate to this. When you have homework due, this is how, to reiterate, because we might have forgotten from Timbuktu, this is talking about the way that I kind of consume movies.
Yeah.
When you have a home...
Sorry, just Timbuktu break. Okay, we're back. We're back. Oh, hold on. Hold it. And we're back.
Okay. When...
And we're back. And we're back. We're back.
So when you have homework due in high school, oftentimes the teacher will go through, especially for like a history thing, the teacher will go through the answers with you as a class and you have to read out the answers, and that's kind of your proof that you did the homework.
Yeah.
If you get in early and you answer the first question, realistically or track record, they won't ask you to offer later questions, but you have to offer to answer that.
Yeah.
My review format and the way that I consume movies is that I'm just telling you what happened really early in the film and you just assume that I've watched the rest of it, and I have in fact slept through it.
And that's worked well for you. I mean, you're very popular, getting invited to all the big events.
Yeah.
If I were to give a metaphor for the way I watch movies based on my high school experience,
Which was self-taught.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would say it's basically like, you know, when you are in high school sort of sticking your hand into a claw machine and like trying to get the big Charizard plushie.
Yeah.
And then you get stuck and then you're like, hey, Matt, can you break this? Can you break this? And then he does, and then you get your hand out.
Okay. Yeah.
Because that's how, because basically I watch it, I have a bold take,
Yeah.
then I get confused, and Matt helps me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sort of high school experience, if I could compare it to how I watch films, is Reese will tell me something and then I agree with it and then look at Reese desperately to see if he's proud of me or not.
Yeah.
So I'll get confused. I'll get confused about my take. And then what Matt will say is that he agrees with my take. And so then I'll not be confused anymore.
So did you guys go to high school together?
No, I was self-taught
Yeah.
and Matt was
And then
taught by me.
And then Reese taught me.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Nice,
you
yeah.
were at a zoo.
Yeah. So I guess if I was to give a metaphor for how I watch movies,
Oh, that's a good
based
idea.
on
Yeah.
yeah,
I like that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just sort of thought of it. It's sort of like when the zookeeper comes in with a big steak.
I think Matt's thinking about Timbuktu.
Yeah.
STEAK? Big steak?
Or STAKE. Like a vampire.
Because as we've established before, if you're a vampire, you have to tell us. That's the rules.
Yeah.
I'm not a vampire.
Okay.
A lot of people
Tigers can be vampires.
they can
possible.
be.
Don't be exclusionary.
Are you some sort of are you as vampire is to bats as a
As
vampire?
Yeah.
Bats is to vampire as tigers is to you.
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
Thank you, Reese.
Can you turn into a tiger?
Oh, I've never tried.
Try right now.
Rawr.
Didn't work.
That's that's significantly less tiger than you were earlier today.
Yeah.
So you were saying when the zookeeper comes in.
Yeah, so zookeeper comes in with a big steak, STEAK,
Okay.
and sort of throws it into the enclosure, and then everyone's fighting for it. And the zookeeper laughs because they're not a very nice zookeeper.
Yeah, because it's just in someone's backyard, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you know,
Unqualified.
they don't have the budget to really uphold the amount of steak that it requires to feed all those tigers. And then you go hungry because you don't want to fight the other tigers.
How
Yeah.
many?
But you must have been, because you're very incredibly tall, so you must have
Extremely.
you must have
yeah.
won
and we've
the
established
fights
this.
for those stakes quite a lot.
Well, that's the funny thing. Everyone always thinks if you're really tall, you can defeat a tiger.
That's
Every-
what I was raised
Common
to believe.
misconception, I assume.
exactly.
That's what I was taught in high school.
Exactly.
That's what Reese told me was truth.
Yeah, well, I'm here to tell you that that is a myth, that's a legend, and that is a fool. And it's just not the truth, as I found out many a
Okay.
time
Oh,
after
wow.
my growth spurt.
Yeah.
You found out many times after the growth spurt.
Yeah, because after I grew, I was tall, and I still can defeat the
Slap the
tigers.
shit
Oh
out
right,
of
right,
you.
right,
Yeah.
right. That
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
How many of the other tigers in the backyard zoo were small children?
There was a handful of us. About, 5. That's a handful.
Concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can fit 5 tigers in one hand.
5 little tigers.
Well, you said that you were considerably taller than the tigers, so I assume they were quite small.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's my metaphor for how I watch movies.
Chilling.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scary.
Have you crossed running water before?
Have I crossed running? I've come across running water. Yeah.
But if you crossed it,
Oops, I'm dropping all the rice out of my pockets.
Is it cooked rice? Can I eat it?
Fascinated, but I wouldn't say
No.
entranced.
No, not forced to count every grain.
that's a thing?
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I just saw that you dropped 64 grains. And
Wait, hang on. That could suggest that
Shayla,
maybe
just
Shayla was from a Tom Cruise movie.
hypothetically, say someone cut your head off and put a slice of lemon in your mouth. Would you come back to life or would you stay dead, do you think?
well, why would I be dead if someone cut my head off?
And then put a slice of lemon in your mouth.
The lemon's the key.
After that happens, do you think you would be alive or dead?
Well, I think
Or undead.
it depends where they put the lemon.
In your mouth.
In
my mouth.
Yeah, as stated, it was in your mouth.
Into your mouth.
Do I have any cuts in my mouth? I think I'd be focused on the soreness of that, the ouchie.
There's sort of a cut near the mouth.
Just underneath.
Just
Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah. Some could say even away from the mouth, it's on the neck.
Alive or dead, Shayla?
Hey, that's a hypothetical question. I can't answer for sure.
Okay.
I could say I would hope that I
We
would
did
be
all
alive.
take media training, and they said if you ever don't want to answer a question, just say you don't engage in hypotheticals.
Do you go into people's houses without being invited?
Matt, we simply can't turn this into an interrogation of Shayla. We have
Yeah,
a
we're here to
movie
talk about
award
movies.
to
Yeah.
cover.
And we're almost at the front of the line.
Yeah. Beth, would you like to introduce? You brought one that's near and dear to your heart, a publication that is giving out some awards this week.
Yeah. The publication?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm naming the publication.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we've all got it written down, so one of us
Yeah,
could do
yeah.
it, but I just thought it'd be nice since you're a guest, so you maybe.
Oh, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for that. And
You're welcome.
I appreciate any opportunity to speak.
We'll be giving you a lot of those opportunities.
Yeah, so if you could be prepared for them, that'd be great.
No, I am prepared. I was just wanting to thank you for the opportunity.
Sorry. You're answering this very
Just telling
timely.
us
You're just-
who's hosting this week's awards. That's all.
Who's hosting? Yeah, so
Who's hosting the
Which-
awards?
this one is in Girlfriend Magazine.
yeah,
Yeah. You knew that.
Love.
Yeah.
we love.
Yeah.
So if you turn to page 8 of this issue of Girlfriend Magazine,
Shh.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
we all brought ours, yeah.
I noticed you didn't do any Foley for yours.
No, I've got an ebook version.
oh,
I get it.
You didn't
Wow.
scroll
get it
though.
digitally.
Does it make a noise when you power up the device?
okay.
No. Does your phone make a noise every time you turn it on?
Yes.
Can you turn on your phone right now?
Yeah, well, that's
Oh,
like
that's what that is.
Yeah.
it looks more like a sort of futuristic pad device.
Yeah. Yeah. It's my holophone.
Yeah. I was going to say a holophone, yeah. Whereas mine's just an Android.
Ugh.
But they were all
I'm sorry. Yeah.
they were all killed in the war.
Okay, we got a lot.
Yeah, because the world is full of a lot of things.
That's true. We do want this podcast to be representative of
Broad
life,
appeal.
the
Yeah.
world.
How complicated it is.
Yeah.
The complexities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Anyway.
I'm looking at page 8.
Yeah.
And it says that this week's award. Did you want to read that one?
This week's award presented by
Girlfriend. Dolly Parton.
And just
As
at
part of
some-
her work as
at
Girlfriend
some point
magazine.
in this episode, if I could read the will left by my eccentric billionaire uncle, it'd be great.
We'll find the right
Just when we've got time.
we'll find the right time.
that should be achievable. Yeah.
It's sort of pressing, but I don't. I don't want to force the issue. Because, Matt's a robot and Shayla's a vampire, so we've got other things to talk about.
Vampire / tiger.
Rawr.
Anyway, so
A vampire? Is that a thing? How do we feel about
Sounds
that?
pie related. It's
Yeah.
no Timbuktu, my friend.
anyway, so the
What
award.
is happening? Where are we up to? What's get this podcast on track?
Sorry, I'm sorry. So the award this week is surrounding
I've just been handed a note by one of the staff here at Dreamworld, which is where we are.
Yeah.
And they said that Vampire was great
Oh,
oh,
and that they're proud of
hang
me.
on, that looks like it's in your handwriting.
No.
And that person that just walked past, hang on,
looks
grab
like
them by the
you
shoulder.
from the-
Hey guys, goodbye.
Matt, did you invent time travel just so that you could
Make
pass
Vampire
yourself
work better than Timbuktu.
Is that why you're from the future? Because that'd be really great to just tie up that
Yeah.
loose end.
Fine. I'm from the future. All right. Earlier, when I said I need to go to the bathroom, I got kidnapped by myself from the future. That's
Yeah.
me now. I'm the one from the future.
Yeah.
Dressed myself up as a staff employee.
Yeah.
Gave myself a note.
Yeah.
Said, by the way, there's a war with the future. Actually, no, you don't need to know that because I'm the one that's going to be doing the podcast mostly. You'll just walk past.
Yeah.
So I don't need to share any information from
That's
you. Just
helpful.
deal with that. So I'm from the future. I fought a war against androids. And after all the androids were destroyed, there were a lot of electronic devices were not working as well. So we resorted back to a sort of medieval time period where a lot of mythological creatures had to be fought.
Oh wow.
And your uncle was...
He's involved?
I shouldn't tell you until you read the will.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
So Girlfriend magazine.
Yeah, so the award this week is for coincidentally, this is crazy that you bring this up, the best film surrounding international space disagreements.
And there are a lot of them.
A lot under that
A lot
header.
of really great ones.
This is
It's-
great, and because so you are, as a journalist, you have a particular field of interest. And last time you were on, we did have a lovely award we were covering about jurisdictional agreements, and this is quite similar, but actually more focused on
Now in space.
space.
A very much typical through line for films to go from, you've got Gremlins and then Gremlins in space,
exactly.
and then Jason in space,
Yeah.
and Leprechaun and then Leprechaun in space.
I have been notified and I have been informed that I do tend to typecast myself into very specific likings of movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say almost every movie you've ever reviewed
Yeah.
involves some sort of dispute,
Yeah. And I think both of these movies
which is a wild coincidence.
Yeah.
I mean, can you believe
Yeah.
it?
and it's kind of unfortunate because you don't watch the ends of them, so you never get to
Yeah,
see.
well, I just see that there's a bunch of conflict. I get really stressed out, pass the fuck out, wake up, and I hope it's been solved.
What's your thoughts on Unbreakable?
I wish they could have broken it.
I wish that Kimmy Schmidt could have gotten out of that cult earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be
Yeah.
nice.
I actually did she get out of the bunker in the end? I didn't see the end of that one.
At the beginning, yeah.
you don't even make it to the end of episode 1 of the TV show.
So that's definitely the Unbreakable that I was talking about. But
Yeah.
just for completion's sake,
There's another.
the film Unbreakable.
The film Unbreakable?
It's Bruce Willis, M. Night Shyamalan. It's also got it doesn't really have a twist. It's one of his few movies without a twist. So it's,
Oh.
Spoilers.
yeah.
I
I guess it's kind of got a
thought
twist.
that M. Night Shyamalan had only made 2 movies, and that was The Sixth Sense and Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Let's load up girlfriend magazines. It came with a CD.
A CD?
Yeah, a CD-ROM.
Do you know what a CD is, Shayla?
Come
Are you aware?
on. Come on.
I meant a CD. Isn't a CD normally just sound, or am I wrong on that?
You're incorrect.
You're
I'm
incorrect.
incorrect, really.
CDs can do
Oh,
many sorts
cool.
of digital
CDs
information
just
A
store
CD-ROM?
files.
Barbie
DVDs
game?
are a particular format that automatically
Yeah.
plays the.
Oh,
You know.
Yeah.
clearly I don't know CDs then.
Yeah.
You were right, Matt.
Yeah, so it came loaded with a CD-ROM that has, of course, the nominees here, and some
Quite often
clips from
before
them.
widespread usage of the internet, magazines would have CDs as part of them.
So
and,
this
and
do
so with
remember that
cereal
part.
boxes.
Yeah.
Should I suggest that we watch this clip while we go up on the
Yeah, we better start the ascent,
yeah.
the giant drop.
Well, that'll
Yeah,
help us
drop
because the
us.
movies are in space, right?
Yeah.
All of
Yeah,
these
we'll-
movies
we'll
are
feel-
set in
We'll
space.
feel closer
Yeah.
to the source.
Yeah. So this movie, the first movie nominated is The Cat's Pajamas.
And I'll just load that into my laptop here.
And that's for what award again?
Excuse me, sir. You can't take that on the ride.
Let me just inform you that my uncle is Professor Jimenez Golominami.
From space?
That's right. The owner of space.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that I was in the presence of such nepotism.
You are. And
I will
don't know if-
dishonorably discharge myself immediately.
Okay. Throw yourself to the tigers.
Okay. They're all in the tiger pen still.
Oh, wait. You're Matt. I don't want you to die. And then, because also if you die, then how is future you going to be here?
Yeah.
we'll
have
that'll
to
be a
refilm the whole
paradox. That could be-
podcast.
Yeah, no. It's fine for you to throw yourself into the tiger pit.
Oh,
We've
make it
released them.
Oh, great.
We've released them, remember?
Really?
Man.
I mean, I don't care.
You were there.
Here it is.
I don't know if it worked.
A clip from.
Yeah. It actually makes the news. It's quite famous. You've done well today.
Wow.
I
Good
could
stuff.
leave, but I won't.
We're strapped
For
in now.
passion. For the
And we're
cat's
gonna.
pajamas.
And I'm loading up the cat's pajamas.
It looks like everything's clear up in the space station. It's just approaching bedtime here on Earth, so if you could all just get yourself showered, brush your teeth, get ready for after sleep.
Yum, 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 yum. You guys excited for bedtime?
I'm so excited for bedtime.
I'm meowly excited for bedtime.
What's that a pun on?
Meow?
What's a pun?
Okay. Hey, you want to be a bit like, I mean, they're not actually here, so we could stay up like an hour later than bedtime or something. Maybe we'll catch like an alien TV show that's on late.
Guys, we gotta get to bed. We've got space school in the morning.
Ugh, Steve.
I thought we ejected Steve.
No,
Steve from the house. We're on Earth right now, aren't we?
No,
no.
we just got a transmission from.
Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't realize because we all fell asleep.
I just
when we
thought that
came
it was
up here.
really dark
bedtime
outside on
left.
Earth usually.
Sometimes it is. It depends where you are.
Oh.
And right now we're not on Earth.
You guys didn't inject me. You just stuck my head in the toilet and flushed it.
Yeah.
That thing's hyper pressurized, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We
noticed.
I thought that was the ejector room. That it would suck you out and launch you into the space.
No, the ejector room is. No, I'm not going to tell you.
I feel like your head's really tall now.
Man, maybe I should pay attention in space school. Then
In
I'd know where the
space
ejector
school.
room is.
Oh,
Yeah.
gee.
Hey guys, don't we have that big project due tomorrow?
Not the space project.
the space
man.
project.
Oh, geez.
I got my part of the project done.
What was your part?
I invented a two-way communication with Earth that picks up the jazz channel.
Okay, so I just had to do the rationale.
I'm doing the
Oh.
poster, but I haven't bought the poster yet. The poster paper. So,
Oh, no.
but my dad said he could pick it up.
Well, it's due tomorrow, and it's bedtime now.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you guys have to stay up doing the project while I can get ready to go to sleep. Let me just open up my suitcase with my pajamas. Guys,
Yeah, I shat in there.
Pranked.
Get pranked. It's bedtime on April Fool's
And you know the way that cat
Day.
shit smells really weird? That's mine.
hang on. Let me get a DNA sample of this rectal matter.
Why? It's poop.
You're a freak, dude.
That's crazy.
Did you just hear Sally say that it's cat poop that she did?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all cats except you.
Yeah.
That's why
And
we
it's a
say things
weird
like
dynamic.
I'm meowly excited
Yeah.
for sleep.
Yeah, but you called her out on that. I thought that you
I was
guys...
just wondering what the original word was that she was replacing meow with, but sometimes us cats just meow.
I hate it when you guys pull cat pranks on me.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what are you going to do?
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go to bed?
You
about
gonna
Be
it?
go
the
to bed
first
about it?
person to go to sleep at a sleepover.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Wait, we're getting a transmission, guys. An alien TV show is coming on.
Oh no, guys, turn it off. We're not supposed to be watching it, and you've got to get the project done.
We'll just have it on in the background.
Okay, but don't make it too loud. Luckily, I always keep a spare set of pajamas in my back pocket.
Also
Let me just
shouting
get-
there.
I was gonna set you up for that, but okay, I guess steal my thunder on that too.
Sorry, I'm really bad with the reveal of a joke. I'm really excited for this show.
Hey, Alien Kramer and Alien George. And Alien Elaine, you want to do a bet?
Yeah, Alien Joey, I would love to.
This is a new character.
I've forgotten your name because I'm so crazy.
I want to do a bet that we won't discharge our alien globules and whoever does it first has to pay up.
Well, this sounds like fun. But I gotta tell you, I never back down from a challenge.
Hey, Alien Joey. I'm out. I discharged my globules already.
We shouldn't be watching
think
this
we should.
guy.
Yeah, I
watching
think
this
maybe let's
show.
switch to the next show. In the alien justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In Alien City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious alien felonies are members of an
Oh, yeah,
elite squad.
this is a much
known
better
as the
show.
Alien Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Dun, dun.
Hey, guys. I discharged my globules.
I don't think we should be watching this show, guys. Let's
know.
change the
It's just
space
getting
channel.
interesting.
Alien TV's so different after our bedtime.
Yeah.
Going down to Space Park, gonna have ourselves a time. Friendly faces everywhere. Ejaculating aliens.
Oh. I feel like this is
Ooh,
worse
it's just
than the
getting
previous two.
interesting.
Yeah.
No. Keep this one on.
Oh, okay.
You guys can go
I'm
to
just
sleep
going
if
to
you want.
eject myself, guys.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Good night.
Little does he know that I put shit in the
ejector room.
room.
This is such a beautiful film.
Yeah.
It's just I've been trying to have kids for a while now, and and it just perfectly captures the struggle of fertility. I feel like the right. Did you say?
Oh my gosh,
Did you say fertility or
wow.
futility? Fertility, yeah.
Wow.
Infertility.
Well, fertility, infertility, yeah.
Oh,
Listen, I don't think I actually got this far into the movie. I think this is probably towards
You
the
probably
end
did.
of
Yeah,
the
this
movie.
is in.
Right on the cusp
Yeah.
of the 1 hour mark.
Yeah.
Anyone else have any thoughts, or just me?
Yeah.
Me really
I think-
connecting.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to take away from that moment,
that's
but if
really
none of us have
emotional.
anything to add to it, I'll say I think the writers of the film like really had in their head that one space park line and didn't really think about how far they would want to carry that afterwards.
Yeah, they hadn't super fleshed out the South Park parody up there. Was it South Park? No. What is that?
Yeah, South Park.
Yeah.
Well, I heard like the nerdy kid had gone method, like so deeply method into the role that in the middle of it had a
Crisis.
crisis.
Played by Jason Momoa.
Yeah, Jason Momoa. And had a like existential crisis in the middle of it, in which he suddenly realized that the cat characters, the actors playing them weren't cats, and got very confused and was like, "Hang on, you guys are cats?"
Yeah, because there was a cut of this where they were CGIing in sort of Cats style characters from the movie Cats.
Yeah,
Like Taylor Swift was on board.
yeah. Jennifer Hudson,
Jennifer Hudson.
Judi
Jason
Dench again.
Derulo.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah,
But in the end, they just went with the original cat actors. You know,
yeah.
the live action ones.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the cat actors, Shayla?
I thought that they reminded me of my family.
Oh, how so?
Oh.
Cats, tigers.
Yep,
right.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Did we have fun on the giant drop, Tower of Terror, whichever one we just did?
I have so much fun on it.
I passed out
At the top, at the bottom, before we started.
midway.
It was just after the hour mark you passed out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're running it extra slow today.
Yeah.
I got too scared and I had to climb down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your quads
You made
look
it down.
great.
Before we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we? Yeah.
Next movie?
Let's
Oh.
cue it up. Cue it up the next
Yeah.
clip.
Should we go to another ride? Stay on this one?
Do
this
how
one
about you
again.
just huddle on the? Oh yeah, stay on this one. Yeah.
We can. Oh, yeah. I mean, we can do what you wanted to do.
I was just gonna huddle on a bench.
Oh,
Oh, is there a teacup ride?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
There is a
Ride?
teacup
Yeah.
ride. The Wiggles teacup ride. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I like the reptile roller coaster. I think it's really cool.
Wait, really?
I've never been.
I haven't been to Dreamworld in a long
I
time.
don't think it's okay for reptiles to have roller coasters.
I would say in terms of enjoyment to line length comparison, really good.
Oh, okay. Mine's the claw.
Cool. Yeah.
Love the claw.
Did anyone go to Aussie World ever?
Aussie World?
I
Yeah.
can say I've definitely been
Yeah.
to Aussie World.
It's on the
I
Sunshine
can't
Coast.
remember it.
Never.
I don't
On
know
your way
Australia.
to
I don't understand anything
yeah.
you're about to say, Matt.
on your way to Robert Irwin Zoo.
No, don't know.
Yeah,
Don't know where
it's
that is.
near there.
It's his
Uh,
zoo. I think it's called
You just instinctually know when I'm going to
Robert
say
Zoo.
something completely
If it's
outside of your frame of reference.
if it's directions based, I'm lost.
Mm.
I don't know place.
North.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, good. that would work.
Let's
Let's
get this
let
other-
up
Oh, yeah.
this,
See,
Drive
next
past
time.
Aussie World and you
Get
see a
this
bunch
next
of like
CD
big,
going.
brightly painted buildings that I think are facades.
Hmm.
So this next nominated film is called. Yeah.
Kill?
Oh. Sorry. I was reading the La La Land one. Sorry, that's my bad. This one is Kill Hurt: The Revenge of Pain.
And this is nominated for...
It's for the
International Space.
International Space Disagreement.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm going in. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
Wait.
What? You stopped me. How'd you do that? I've never been stopped before in my life. Ever since you came into things, I haven't been able to kill Hart. I've just been able to love Hart.
I have something to tell you.
What?
I'm pregnant.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, gee.
Now I gotta... I don't know if I can kill Hart anymore. If I'm gonna be a dad.
I have something else to tell you.
What?
Killhurt
Yeah.
is my father.
What?
Yeah.
Killhurt is my father.
What? Oh no.
Good thing that you got pregnant from a jar.
Yeah. Thank God for that.
And whoa, I just found out the jar was mislabeled. It wasn't mine. It was my enemy's. And now I can kill her again.
But
What?
how can you kill me when I'm about to be a father?
What?
I'll be the father to your...
Of Loveheart.
Who's your sister?
My sister.
You both have the same
At
dad.
the same time, at least half sister.
At least half sister. But
Who's
I
your
think it's a
mom?
bit unnecessary.
God damn it!
I think when you're talking about family, those sorts of distinctions are unhelpful. She should be your sister, and that should all that be that matters to you.
Hey man, don't lecture me. I've just found out this information is a lot of things to process.
Hey,
and
well,
I'm not good at processing things.
well, if you're gonna be in my child's life, I think you should be able to handle my thoughts on family.
I can handle them with pain.
I've actually decided to give the child a solo upbringing on a Montessori lifestyle.
What? Do you think maybe we should have a conversation about this first? It's my child.
I think that we need to think realistically about the situation.
I think that I love you.
Wow, this is really heavy.
I think that that's a great idea. I myself was raised on the Montessori lifestyle, and I learned how to kill and hurt and pain.
Is that the sort of future we want for our child?
I want my child to be successful, and as long as they're happy, I'm happy.
Think, brain, if you don't make sure that my child, my sister's child, who I thought was going to be my child but wasn't because the jars got mixed up, if you don't make sure that that child is allowed to live and let live, then I'm going to kill hurt you to next tomorrow.
I just want to be a present part in its life, and I think that we should all work together in a way that brings the child the most opportunities to carve their own way through the future.
This is classic think brain bullshit.
How dare you, sir?
I have something to tell you both.
What?
What?
I'm leaving you both
What?
What?
for my new partner.
Hey guys.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, babe, you look so great today.
Thank you so much. I'm in my second trimester.
Oh my gosh, you're glowing.
It's
you're
Margie
really glowing.
from Fargo.
God damn it, Margie from Fargo. How could you take my baby mama away from me?
By being hot, I don't know.
That would do it.
She's an absolute smoke show, and her badonkadonk is crazy.
Oh,
I thought the
thanks.
relationship that we had was based more than on looks.
I decided that wasn't enough.
Think brain. I think also Margie's strong moral compass gives her a leg up on either of us in terms of role models for a child.
Are you saying that this might be the best chance that my child has for a future?
Think about it. Think brain about it. Think brain until you're hurt. Think brain until kill hurt. Think
That's the name
brain
of the film.
until we leave to space and never be seen again because this world is not where we're meant to be.
I feel like I'm hurt. I feel like I've died. The sudden gain and loss of a child, it's not something that I want to bear. Can we get away from it all, you and me?
Bezos built a space machine for me.
Let's kill him and take it.
Let's kill Bezos and get in space machine.
Hey, Bezos, get a load of this. Oh, look, Elon Musk.
Oh, look, the ruling class of oligarchs.
Oh no! Oh, my inheritance.
Okay, I'm going to space now, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Wait,
What? Wait, what? Wait, how'd you do that? Unless I'm in love heart with you.
That's right. I finally realized it now. All this thinking, it's been feeling all along.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't like the way you said that to me.
That's cool. I don't want to do this voice anymore.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. So, Reese, did any of that hit home for you?
What, that clip?
Yeah, the clip.
In what way?
You were
Not
really,
really. I mean, I've never been to space or anything, so.
right. It's just you were really emotional about the last clip with the infertility issue.
Yeah. Yeah. That's been rough for me. And that, the
I'm
previous
so
clip,
Sorry about that.
the previous clip really resonated with
Not
me.
this one.
Not this Kill Heart
Didn't
one,
hit
no.
home in any. Regard.
No. Well, there wasn't really, I don't know.
Wasn't
did
a
I
lot
miss
about
something, or-
infertility. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
I just kind of figured, pregnancy, jars of sperm,
Mm-hmm.
sort of
Mm-hmm.
very.
Yeah, that's very similar to my
Yeah.
experience. There's
Right.
a lot of pregnancy in jars of sperm.
Yeah.
But nothing really related to the clip that we just heard.
Okay.
Mm.
Cool.
Yeah, I think we're about to hear from the winner in the next page,
Yeah.
and it's this article written by Reese's fertility doctor.
Mm.
Do you want to read that out, Reese?
Oh, Amanda, Dr. Amanda Gretchen.
Mm.
Wow. Sure, yeah, I'll read it out.
Announcing the winner. She's a published author in Girlfriend magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says
Modern
She's a
women-
woman doctor.
Modern-
Girls do it right.
Yeah, modern
The-
women can have it all,
Yeah.
Shayla.
the winner of
I don't know what your family taught you at the zoo.
They taught her this.
That's all right.
the winner of Best International Space Disagreement for Girlfriend magazine is, of course, my own film, which I used all of my PhD and research to produce, The Cat's Pajamas. And P.S. Oh, there's a P.S. on this article. That's interesting. P.S. Reese, it's not going to work out. You're going to have to at least come in for treatment a few more times. This current batch is not good. And that's in caps.
Yeah.
That's in caps.
Yeah, it is
and
in
then
caps.
and then there's a
Capital letters.
PPS.
PPS.
Reese, you have to accept the award for the film as well.
Oh, okay.
Wow, here you go.
Yeah, thank you. Why did you have it? Well, you
It
get it from Ben.
come free in every 4 magazine.
Yeah.
So okay. It's 1 in every 4. Well, I didn't even have a physical copy, so it was lucky that
Yeah.
it was 1 in 3 for us.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it's been,
No, I have one here as well.
We got really
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you get both.
2 out of 3.
Yeah.
That's super.
They've all got your name on it. So
Oh, hold on.
Did you
I
get
got
one,
a
Shayla?
PDF attached to mine.
Yeah, I got one. I ate it.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a PDF that I can. Oh yeah, it's a just
So
an image.
GIF. Yeah, GIF of a
Yeah,
trophy.
it's a PDF of a GIF.
It's just a still image, but you know it was meant to be a GIF at
Yeah,
some point.
you can tell from the quality.
Yeah.
it's got that specific GIF artifacting when they
Yeah.
Yeah.
render it down to 256 colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those that teacup ride was quite the laugh.
Yeah.
The
interrupt
big red car is right next door. Would you like to go on that?
You got to do the speech, the acceptance speech.
I
Oh,
already did.
yeah.
Do you just
I said thanks.
Oh.
come on, man?
No, that was really heartfelt.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you know,
It's
watching this film,
It's important for the future.
Oh.
watching this film really made me realize that I need to have a bouncing baby boy. And I'm not gonna stop until I get one. God damn it!
Yep.
So thank you to the creators of the Cat's Pajamas and to Girlfriend magazine for honoring this movie and my journey in many ways.
Wow. That was powerful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. I've been Matthew E. Matthews.
I've been Shayla Derwent.
You're really considering whether you want to put your name to this episode. I've been
Considering whether or not to try and incorporate
The-
roar into
being
my
a time.
name.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Give it a
figure out
go.
what.
Give it a go.
Shayla Rarent.
What
Yeah.
about Shayla
Roar.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's better. There we go. Shay Roar.
Trorent.
And just reading out $1 million to Matt.
Oh, the will. Yeah,
$2 million to Shayla.
Oh,
$50 million to Beth.
nice.
And a wallet with a moth that falls out of it to Reese.
Oh,
Oh.
that was
Also, this is probably for me.
Oh.
All the respect that is due my name on in heaven and in earth.
No, you got this.
That's-
You got this.
That's going to the Dreamworld Tigers. So
Oh,
Aww.
nice.
I thought maybe I would get that, but
Yeah, yeah.
Uncle McCain.
Yeah.
well, that's a shame. Beth, did you have any things you need to resolve before we end this episode? Did you end up killing your evil twin? I know that was a whole subplot happening.
Yeah, and I am the evil twin. But
you're
we've
the
kind
evil
of just like made amends, and now we both live in a 1-bedroom unit, and we share the bed.
Nice.
She works night shift, I work the day shift, so
Oh,
we kind of just share the
smart.
bed when the other one's not there.
And the
Yeah.
dance competition to save the school.
I lost. Yep, school got sold on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace of all places.
wow.
Oh, and the property deal you were trying to get, where you were trying to buy that land that was used by some dumb school.
Oh
Did that go
yeah,
through?
infested with locusts. Yep.
What a
Yeah.
shame.
Yeah.
That ball game that your son was having that you needed to make it in time to see on his birthday.
I still got 10 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
So we could probably go through the big red car ride a few times.
yeah, for sure.
Great.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Did you have anything to plug?
Yeah, I have Thank God You're Queer for the Brisbane Comedy Festival coming up on May 9th. Check out my Instagram, Beth-Meister00. Underscore. No, I'm kidding. It's just the first part. Yeah.
Check the description.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing I know of coming up. ReeseMakesThings.com will have all my deets if you want them.
I'll be doing Cage Match on April 10th.
You.
Come watch.
Oh,
This-
yeah. Which team's that?
This will be released after April.
Oh, yeah. Way after.
Yeah,
Did you win?
You should have fucking come and see.
Yeah. Did you win?
It was incredible.
Yeah,
but
thank
if
you.
you won enough, you could maybe you're
Yeah.
Hey.
still going.
Find out.
Oh, wait, Future Matt, could you tell me?
Shayla, I voted for you every time.
That doesn't.
Yeah.
That's.
He's
that's
trying
not a
to.
future-
He doesn't want to affect the future.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
As
see.
causality.
Okay.
Hmm.
Fine.
So it's sort of so in some points in time there is like flux points that exist where it's still like the future's unwritten and it can go either way. And
It's an
in
hour
one
in.
version
Yeah,
of the ultimate
alright, yeah.
realities,
Sorry, guys.
It's been an hour.
I think there's a bit too much conflict as well because that usually sets her off.
in one version of the alternate realities, and listen back to the start of the podcast where
Yeah.
I mentioned that alternate
Yeah.
realities
Exists.
could be possible. So this is all like masterly crafted up until this
Yeah.
point at least. There is like one of the timelines you have a massive ego sort of meltdown that you like tear apart the rest of your team on stage. And it does feel like I even telling you this and probably still creating that timeline. So I don't want to tell you whether or not you're going to win, even though maybe you figured it out by this point by what I've said so far.
Well, that sounds like a winning formula.
Yeah, Shayla usually wins by just sort of browbeating her teammates, and
Also, like just by the matter of how long her arms are, she can sort of like attack the front couple of rows.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've always put Shayla on my teams out of coercion and fear.
mm.
Cool.
Yeah.
No quite.
I I don't want to wake up, Beth. Fuck.
Wake up, Beth.
Discourse ended.
Wake up, Beth. Nice.
We're on
Yeah.
the ride right now. And there is this show.